Oh my gosh, are you ready for this? Are you ready for March? I mean, are you feeling lucky? Are you feeling the springtime vibe? Yeah, me neither. Seriously. I mean, I don't know what's going on. It's just not in it yet. Maybe once I actually get to March, I'll feel it. All right, so March. Okay, here we go. So on the 1st, we're starting off March 1st with a square. The moon is square, not just Venus, but Venus and Mars. Ooh, that's fun, isn't it? Yeah. So then we're moving into the 9th of March, where Mercury moves into Aries. This is a good thing because honestly, Mercury doesn't like being in Pisces, so this has been a tough pill to take for a lot of us that are ruled by Mercury, but for all of us that are trying to communicate. I mean, really. So then on the 10th, we have the new moon in Pisces that hits its peak at 5 a.m. It is also daylight savings time for those areas of the U.S. that like still do daylight savings time. I know it's kind of getting old, isn't it? Yeah. Then on the 11th, we have Venus moving into Pisces. Yeah. The 17th is St. Patrick's Day. Woohoo! Yeah, get out your shamrocks and green beer. I know, so much fun. On the 19th, we have the sun moving into Aries. We also have the spring equinox and the International Astrology Day. Shut up. Very exciting. On the 22nd, we have Mars moving into Pisces, not far behind Venus. Then we have a lunar eclipse. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this without my glasses. We have a lunar eclipse in Libra on the 25th. Full moon in Libra that hits its peak at 3 a.m. Lunar eclipse in Libra. This is a big deal. We still have that Aries and Libra are on the ecliptic because Aries is hosting the North Node. That means Libra is hosting the South Node. Then, of course, we have Easter for those of you that are celebrating Easter on the 31st. Now, at the end of March, that leaves us with one planet plus South Node in air, two planets in Earth, two planets plus North Node in fire, and four planets in water. So we've got Pluto in Aquarius, Mars, Saturn, Venus, and Neptune in Pisces. In Aries, we've got the Sun, Mercury, and North Node. In Taurus, we have Jupiter and Uranus. And in Libra, we have South Node. All right. So now that you kind of know the layout, what's happening, like mostly astrologically, I water it down a lot for the intro to numerology, mostly because this is numerology and not astrology. But it's important that you know some of the stuff that's going on astrologically because it can affect you like throughout the month. So that's why I do it that way. All right, here's a couple of suggestions that I had from some people. Well, it's not a couple, it's a suggestion. Was to introduce the cards first thing so that I don't have to do it on every video. It's a good suggestion, viable. I'm in. So, the first card deck that I'll be reading from is the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards, the usual suspects, and the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards, if I can get it in focus. What? And because we have an eclipse in March, I am also going to be reading from Moonology, the Oracle cards. I love these cards. They're so incredible. They're awesome. So I throw them in there from time to time. Just, like bringing in a little of Yasmin Boland. I love that. I love those cards. So I think this is going to be a great month. I really do. I always feel like March is the first real, like, energy that we feel in the new year because always January and February are the same month numbers that we have in our life path from November and December. So January is the same number month that we've had in November of the previous year, and December carries over into February. So I know that it's still different because we're in a different vibration, a whole different energy of a new year, but I still feel that carryover from the year before. And I feel like March is the first real like breath of air, the first real feeling that we're going to get from this 44-8 year. It's just an opinion. It's not like gospel or anything. So it's just an opinion. And, take it as you will. But I think that this is really going to be a great month. I do. My cat is messing with my blackout shade again. So if the lighting changes throughout the day as I'm doing these readings, my apologies. I'm not trying to mess with you. I'm not like doing something weird with the light. My cats are not in love with the blackout shade, and I don't know why. It's been there for a long time. But they just seem to want to look out of the windows that have the blackout shades on them instead of the windows that don't have the blackout shades. I don't really get that. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful month. It's going to be a great one. I'm like getting more into it as I am talking. So spring is on its way. Right? We'll stick around. Let's see what's in store for your individual life path number, and we'll see you soon. Life Path 9. Welcome to your monthly numerology here at Readings at the Round Table. And let me tell you, you are the royalty of transition. You are the divine energy of completion and releasing. You are. And this month for you is an 11 month. Oh my gosh. Is this fantastic? It is. It is. Oh my gosh. March is going to be so incredible. It really is. Let me tell you why. You're constantly like helping people go through transitions, trying to help them see that there's choices and phase changes that are coming in to fulfill their life's purpose. This is what you do. In an 11 month for you, you're going to be like just overflowing with intuition. Okay, overflowing. You're going to be a lot more open to your intuition, okay? Excuse me. You're going to be converting dreams into reality. That's the transition that you're going to be working on for yourself. This is definitely going to be a time for you to accept the divine inspiration that is just like always on your periphery. Always like, let me in, let me in. This is the month for it. March is the month for it. Seriously. 11 is all about illumination. It's all about inspiration. It's enlightenment. And this is like coming your way in a big wave, okay? This is a great time for you to create a new way of communicating. Oh, yeah. And I don't mean a new language. I mean, maybe you're looking at the same picture from a different perspective. You know, that Hanged Man card in the tarot, this is it. The mantra of the 11 is, I am divine inspiration, making a difference in the world today. And honestly, that's what you want to do, isn't it? You want to make a difference in the world. You want to help people out. And I think this is just a great time of real creativity flowing into you and you just saying, okay, I'm ready. This could also be an opportunity for you to really work on your clairvoyant or your clairaudient skills. If you're already there with them, maybe it's time to open them up a little bit more, polish them up a little bit. If you're not, this could be the opening that comes in and shows you, hey, let's practice this a little more. This is definitely opening yourself up to divine inspiration. I know. It's fantastic. It truly is. The lessons of the 11 is embracing humility, altruism, and the willingness to convert fantasy into action. You're a very logical life path number 5. Oh my gosh, where did that come from? You're a very logical life path number 9. So I just want to tell you that this is a good thing for you. Like stepping into the 11 energy and keeping a little bit of logic like right there with you, that's just so normal for you, is really going to help you to take action and make those dreams into reality. The shadow side of an 11. Okay, so 11s can be too sensitive. Excuse me. And when we're in an 11 month or an 11 year, it can make us very sensitive. It can make us, I want to say, act impractically, because we're very sensitive. It also is a time where people get really frightened of their spiritual gifts and they try to ignore them. And when you try to ignore your spiritual gifts in the years of an 11 or in the month of an 11, or, if you know somebody that's a life path 11, ignoring that can lead to some physical issues like gallstones or kidney stones or like autoimmune diseases. And that's not where we want to be. It's really not. This is an important time for you to watch how you're interacting with other people publicly. And when I say publicly, I don't just mean Starbucks and Target. I'm talking about online. Watch your comments when you're posting things, because this is a time, again, of you creating a new way of communicating with people, but you also need to learn how to interact with people publicly in an appropriate manner. I know. It gets complicated, doesn't it? So with that sensitivity that you're going to be feeling this month, there could be some nervous tension coming in. And this could be a problem with you embracing like humility. And none of us really want to do that, because honestly, I don't like being humbled. I mean, who does? But again, being on this platform, I get humbled all the time. I just delete the comments. I mean, that's the way I handle it. It's not for everybody, but whatever. But I think that this is a really great time for you, Life Path 9, because, your shadow sides are fear of change and fighting change, being a little impulsive, a little moody. And I want to remind you of your mantra, which is, I embody the flow of this moment with courage to change. And change is a good thing, isn't it? So accept the divine inspiration that's flowing into you this month, and, polish up that clairaudience and that clairvoyance. It's there. If you haven't already tapped into it, now's a good time. What a great time. I know. Can't wait to see what March brings for you. All right, let's see. Let's see what the cards have for you. I'm remembering to switch this up. Okay. Ooh, Morganite, relationship healing. And this is the mother or grandmother of the rose quartz. I can't remember right off the top of my head. Oh, that's a lot of sirens passing by. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's really loud. I'm honestly surprised that it didn't disturb the animals, because usually they're the nosy ones that are up going, what's going on? What's going on? Sidna. Ooh, infinite supply. You know, we are in an 8-year. That 44 8-year is about infinite supply. Ooh, full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. Well, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Okay, glasses definitely needed. Okay, Sedna, infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So, you know, when you're moving through these new things, you can understand that you will always have what you need here, Life Path 9. All right, Morganite, relationship healing. Morganite is a powerful, let me try that again. Morganite is a powerful medicine that heals old pain and wounds around your relationships. Breathe this gentle yet powerful energy deep into your heart as you open yourself to receive its divine love. This beautiful crystal, the grandmother stone of rose quartz, I couldn't remember, holds an even deeper wisdom of love. It assists you to deeply love yourself and to expand this universal love out into the world in order to love all that is and beyond. It also helps you to honestly look at old sabotaging relationship patterns that are keeping you stuck and stagnant in old stale energy. Morganite invites you to take a leap of faith into the heart where you can find the strength and courage to heal. Connects to the love of the divine and enhances love of all aspects of the self. It releases self-sabotaging relationship patterns and allowing for loving unconditionally. Heals old relationship wounds as the heart opens and creates a sacred space to heal disconnection between two souls in divine relationship. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, full moon in Virgo. Let's see, Capricorn, Virgo. Here we go. Whew, that's a pretty card. You are good enough. It's time to really be honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humbled to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. I really understand this now, because I think with you embracing humility, which is a part of the 11 time, you could maybe take that too far. I'm sorry. I'm trying to edit out the coughing if I remember. Okay. Sorry. All right. Back to this. Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests that you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be the Flash, but just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to really be honest. Honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. This, I truly feel like this can be an amazing month for you. It really can. Should you choose it? I mean, this month really is an amazing time of illumination, inspiration, and enlightenment. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 9. I really, really appreciate your support on my channel. Don't forget to watch your zodiac readings for the new moon and the full moon. And make sure you check out my playlist, Reviewed at the Round Table. I've got some new videos coming out on that. But I'm also redoing some of the videos that I brought over from my old channel, which honestly, most of the videos that are on that playlist right now are from my old channel. And it's when I was still trying to figure things out, doing things like by myself, doing solo. So, you know, still had a lot to learn, but hey, don't we all? Thank you again for joining me today. I hope you have an awesome, awesome March. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.